Okay, hi there guys, I'm Ville and today we're going to talk about unemployment and social security benefits in Finland and in UK. There's going to be a little comparison here because the UK system just baffles me. Some of the things I've heard and read about it, they just baffle me to no end. And yeah, do note, I have not lived in the UK, I have not been a citizen there, so this is only what I've heard and read, so if there are some things that are not correct in this video, then do point them out to me in the comments. And yeah, and also you guys from other countries, like I would be interested in hearing what kind of social security systems you have in your countries, how do you treat unemployed people and so on, so do tell me about those things as well if you have something to share. But this is going to be the main topic today, UK versus Finland, unemployment and social security benefits. And the thing is that in every country you have unemployed people. In the UK you have now something like 2 million unemployed people. In Finland it's like 320,000 or something. There are unemployed people all over the place, but the UK I just don't understand how the UK system works. That these articles that I managed to dig up and what I've heard is that if you're unemployed, they kind of pressure you all the time, like, you know, you have to seek for jobs. Are you doing enough? Are you applying for jobs? They have websites where they can track you, although some of these some articles said that it's actually illegal, that they can't do it without your consent. But technically they could like track you, how much time you spend online looking for works. Are you doing two things per week to further your employment chances? And just like what? That there's quite a lot of pressure on people, like they're on you all the time, that are you doing enough? Are you doing enough? And then you also have stories of some people getting their benefits cut. Like, yeah, I went to there someday and they just said, you are not doing enough to get employed, so here's a sanction. So you're not gonna get money for what, some weeks or months or something. So it just seems really weird. What is the point of this kind of system? That you just hound people. And again, this is what I'm reading here. These are BBC and these other British websites which are saying this. And you have stories of people that are, well, then suddenly they cut my benefits, like this job seeker allowance, and then I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And people get into debt, or they have to move back to their parents, or some people go begging. They start to go to food banks and whatever. And, well, that's the first thing. What is the point of this kind of harassing of people? And second, is there not in Britain, I tried to find information about this, but is there not some kind of basic social security in Britain? Like, if you get your job seeker allowance sanctioned, can't you still get some kind of money? You probably get housing benefit, but some other kind of money. Does that not exist? That's what I'm wondering here. Because these examples here that I'm reading, these people just say, oh my god, my money was cut and that was it. And like then everything goes down to hell. Everything goes to hell after that. So is there not a basic social security in Britain? That's what I'm wondering. Do tell me if you know. And all of these things baffle me because I am from Finland, and in Finland it is a different system. I have been unemployed since February now, officially, and I have not been harassed. It's pretty relaxed, and even before that I was talking to this employment psychologist or career psychologist or whatever, and you try to like think of what to do and where to apply and whatever. But it's been pretty relaxed, and I think it was a few months ago or 1 month ago or something. I went to the agency. Of course, if you're unemployed, You have to go to the agency first and like say that, okay, I'm unemployed now, I'm looking for work, and then they start paying you. But you kind of like figured out what kind of jobs you're applying to, or what you're gonna do. If you do need some kind of education, like re-education or something. That's my experience of the whole thing in Finland. It's not like they're at your throat all the time. Oh my God, are you doing this or doing that? But they just like, you go there and you figure out, okay, I'm gonna apply here, I'm gonna apply there. Then at some point it might take some months. Then they contact you again. Hey, do you mind coming here? There's this kind of group meeting or something, and we have these like different places where you could go and like have some job practice or internship or whatever. So that's how it works. But they do not monitor you. They do not hound you. I don't know if it's for younger people, or if it's after you've been unemployed for 1 year or something. Then they might like give you straight offers that, hey, here's a job, like apply to this job please. But I mean, even in that case, you could, if you just do not want that job, you could just like, you know, send a very bad application, or if you go to an interview, then, well, have a bad interview or something if you really do not want a job. So it's not like they can really force you. But yeah. But it seems, compared to the UK version, it seems really relaxed that they do not fucking monitor you. That sounds insane. How can they be on people's throats like that all the time? Isn't that making it even harder for people to get a job? And that's the thing. If you have, like, for example, in Finland you have 320,000 unemployed people. Then you have 20,000 jobs open. So even if all of those spots will be filled, many of which of course are going to be specialized, they need some kind of specialized skills so that you can even apply to them, then how the hell are you going to conjure up 300,000 jobs? Or in Britain, if you have 2 million people unemployed, how many open spots are there going to be? Something like 700,000 or whatever. How are you going to conjure up jobs for 1 million people just like that? That's the problem. That's what I understand about these discussions. Hey, you people need to get a job. Go and get a job. Well, start fucking providing those jobs then, instead of doing this kind of stupid fucking harassing of people. I don't understand it. And then the other thing is that even in Finland, if you refuse, I mean, they give you like, okay, apply to this job, please. And then if you say, no, I'm not going to apply to this, or I don't want to do anything with you guys, then of course you're going to get a sanction. Okay, you're not going to get this kind of unemployment benefit, of course, if you're not seeking for jobs then. But the thing is that in the Finnish system, you are never thrown out of the system totally. If you are poor, or, well, you're poor even if you don't have a job, or even if you have a part-time job that doesn't make that much money, then you're always going to get the housing benefit. That, I guess, is similar in Britain. You're going to get a housing benefit, so which is going to pay for most of your rent, I would assume. But even if you get a sanction from the job agencies, then there is still basic social security that you can apply for. Even if you don't get anything else, you can still get basic social security. And if you refuse these like these job seeking things, then first they're gonna cut 20% of that, and after that they're gonna cut 40%. But that's the maximum they can do. So even if you as a person, Finnish citizen, refuse everything, that I'm not gonna even search for a job, I don't want anything to do with you, the government is still gonna pay you housing benefit, and still gonna pay you 60% of this basic social security. And that to me is common sense, that in a society you fucking help the people who need the help. Even if, and this is the marginal group who doesn't wanna like even get employed. They don't want anything to do with employment. That is a marginal group, but still to me it's right that they are still gonna get money, basic money to just live on. I mean, that's what it says here about this basic social security, that it has to like, you have to get enough money so that you can buy food and buy clothes and, you know, buy some medicine and like cleaning stuff and possible travel expenses, have a television contract, and have a phone and some like hobby stuff too, so it should include all of these. So that's the basic idea. So I don't know, does Britain have this kind of thing? I haven't seen, or that's what the stories here say, that if you get your job seeker allowance cut, then that's it. That to me seems really brutal and barbaric. How can you have that? And in Finland, even if you refuse everything, you're still gonna have you still have a safety net there always. There is always a safety net, that the government is gonna pay you money that you can live, even a basic existence, but that you can live. Because I don't understand this kind of thinking that you just kick people out of society. I don't. That does not fit my idea of a society. And that is the same thing, that how the hell some people are always complaining about, oh my god, I am working, why do I have to pay taxes, why do I have to pay for some other guy's benefits, like they are just lazy bums, they're not getting jobs and whatever. Well, first thing, like I said, if it's so easy to get jobs, then why don't you fucking start providing them to people? And the second thing, what is going to happen if you start taking benefits away? This is the same thing. And some of the news articles here actually said that these sanctions that are being done in Britain, that some of them seem really random. And some of them even seem like they have a quota, like you have to have this many sanctions per this month or this week. People are just cut off like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems really weird. Because obviously, how can that help? Isn't the system supposed to help people? How the hell is that gonna help unemployed people if you fucking take away their last monies? How is that helping? That's not helping at all. So I don't understand this kind of system. Especially if there is no basic social security underneath that. What are they trying to do? I don't understand it. And that's the thing. I mean, with the same logic, you could just take all benefits away. Why do you have to keep or give unemployed people any benefits? That's what some people are always moaning. Like I said, that hey, why is my money used to feed anyone else? Well, just think about it. You take all benefits away, then suddenly all of these unemployed people, well, who are sanctioned, or who just otherwise you just start taking these benefits away, then, well, they don't have any money, so they can't have a house. So they either have to live with other people, or they have to live on the street. So you're gonna have much more homeless people everywhere. Well, that's nice. That surely improves the condition of society, because everyone likes to see homeless people everywhere. And that surely is also gonna improve the security of every city and every town, because you have people who don't have homes, who don't even have basic necessities of life. So suddenly there just might be a bit more thefts and a bit more robberies and all this kind of stuff. Of course there's gonna be. If people are desperate and they don't even have basic needs, then why the hell should they start obeying the law? They don't give a fuck at that point anymore. Or that, hey, maybe if I rob this person, then at least I get to go into a jail. At least there's a room, there's a roof over my head. So I don't understand this kind of talks at all, that hey, just take all the benefits away, you just have to punish people. Because people do not have the same starting points in life. If someone has a good job that pays well, be lucky. Other people don't have. Some people are born poor, really poor, and they can never get out of that. Some people have really bad starting points in life, or they have so many problems that it takes them the whole life or decades to get through those problems. So how the hell can you say that everyone is on the same starting spot in life? They are not. So that's why, in my opinion, it's the basic thing in society. It's the basic freaking principle that you care and you provide support for all those people who are in the worst positions in society. Because what kind of stupid fucking douche society is that just kicks poor people in the ass and throws poor people out? Throws all the sick people out. That's not a society. That's just an asshole land. Land of assholes. I don't want to live in that kind of place. I want to live in a place where the government, the society takes care of those people who don't have it so well, who have problems, so that at least they can have the basic necessities, at least they can have money to fucking live some kind of life, and not punish them all the time, and not fucking be at their throats all the time. Oh my god, are you applying for a job? Are you? How is that gonna help? How are you gonna conjure up these freaking jobs? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand this whole like, yeah, everyone should get a job. People are trying to get jobs anyway, but it doesn't work like that. So, just like, how can you magically start making those jobs come up? That's the first thing to these people who are saying that okay, you start providing jobs, then you provide 300,000 jobs in Finland. Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Go ahead and do that. Or in Britain, provide 1 million jobs. There you go. Start doing it. I mean, because it's so easy. But that's just what it is. So, I don't know. But that's the question. Why is there this kind of system in Britain? I don't know how it is in other countries, but to me it seems ridiculous. It seems ridiculous to just be like pressuring people all the time. What does it help? I don't think it helps at all. It just makes it worse. And then when you start doing sanctions, that makes it even worse. So it's not helping at all. And the fact that if there is not a social security like net beneath that, if you just take away the job seekers allowance and there's nothing beneath that, then that's even worse. People should have some sort of net there to catch them, even if the situation goes really bad. That's my idea of a society. That society catches everyone. It doesn't throw people out of there, no matter what. So that's why I do value Finland as a country, that we do have a social security net there to catch even those people who just like point blank refuse. Okay, I'm not, no, I don't wanna. Even those people are given money. Because the society cares. And that it should fucking care. And that's the thing. If I had a job, I would have no problem fucking paying taxes. I would have no problem of doing that, because I know where it goes. It goes to education. It goes to the country's infrastructure. It goes to the poor people. It goes to the unemployed people. It goes to the old people. It goes to the students. The government here pays you to study, but that money is even less than what people who are unemployed get. It's not a lot of money. but still there is some money, so we can be grateful for that. But still, I would have no problem, just like when I worked before, summer jobs or whatever, I had no problem paying taxes from that, because of course that's the whole point of a society, that you give to those who need it the most. Isn't that the whole fucking point? Same thing if you have a family and there's someone there, either a child, small child, or then you have someone who's really old and they need special attention, and they are given that. They are given special attention because they need it. That's the same thing in society. Some people are not in the best situation, so they need financial aid, or they need some other kind of aid. Isn't that the fucking whole point of a society? That it cares about the people. At least to me, it is. So yeah. That's the whole point to me. That of course you care. Just like in school, if there are children who have problems with learning, then you give them special attention because you want to help them. And of course you can't always help everyone, you know, but at least you can try. So yeah. So it just seems so weird to me. How can you have these kind of systems that just like pressure people to hell and then just take the rug underneath their feet? I don't understand that. So yeah, so I can be lucky that the Finland doesn't have that kind of system, that is much more relaxed, and that you can still get money no matter what. You can still get money to live on. So what do you guys think about this matter then? Do you think that unemployed people should even get any money? Like, should it be more relaxed, or should it be more tense, or what? Like, how can you even solve this kind of thing, unemployment? Like I said, you have so many unemployed people everywhere. How the hell are you gonna solve that? I think these politicians are just, they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. They're just going on about, we have to be stricter, you know, monitor more, force them to do this, force them to do that. And in some of these articles, in the comment section, someone said that, well, you know, there are always like the low kind of trash jobs that everyone can do. So if people just accepted whatever job, then like everyone could be employed. And then someone said that not exactly, that if I post like a low wage job, part-time job, I'm still gonna get, as an employer, I'm still gonna get 150 applicants just like that. That there just are not enough, even those basic kind of more trashy or low-paying jobs, there just are not enough of those. So that's the question. How the hell are you gonna get everyone employed if there are not enough jobs? So what the hell does it help that you're like jumping on people? Oh my god, you have to find a job. It seems like an impossible equation. Nothing can come out of that. So I don't think that is the solution, that you just pressure people to death. I don't know, what do you guys think? What is the solution to this? Some people have said that that's just how it's gonna be. That there are not gonna be enough jobs for everyone. Some people just are gonna be without jobs, and that's just how it is. But that's obviously not what politicians think, because they just try to make, at least in some countries, they just try to make it stricter and stricter and stricter. But how can you make it work? I just don't understand that at all. So what do you guys think about this whole thing? Unemployment, social security, and how does it work in your country? And what is your own opinion to this? I studied 8 years in the university and I did not plan to be unemployed, but here I am and I'm unemployed. And it is what it is. And I'm trying to get a job, but there's no guarantee, of course. But I just don't understand this kind of hate and this kind of pressuring that goes into this whole issue. I mean, don't these people have any kind of perspective that people have different situations in life? You can't say if someone is in a good job, you can't say that, well, everyone should just do the same that I did. Everyone is not the same as you. There are people with a million different situations in life. That's just what happens. So yeah. I just don't get some of this talk. So what do you guys think about this? And how does it work in your country? Does your country have this kind of basic net? That's what I tried to find out about Britain, but I didn't find it. So I'm thinking that does it exist in your country? Do you have a basic net there, even for people whose job seeking allowance is cut off or not? Do tell me, and in your other countries too, what's the situation there? And what do you feel about it yourself? To me it's wrong that you fucking throw people out of society. It is wrong to me. I don't think like that. I think that yes, you include all people. Even if you pay them like less money, you still have to pay them something so that they can live a basic existence. I can't just comprehend the idea that you just, okay, we're just gonna kick you out, no money for you. I can't understand that at all. I can't. But yeah, there you have my opinions on this. Unemployment strategies and benefits and social security in Finland versus the UK. So, looking forward to hearing your opinions on this very matter. So, leave them below. Any other questions, comments, whatever, leave them there too. So, I am Ville and see you guys next time. Bye!